Hey everyone, so I wanted to share with you a new website that I just learned about. It's called ThemeSpark, and it's themespark.net. This is a pretty cool one because you can actually create rubrics within seconds using both the Common Core standards and the new generation science standards. So I'm going to just give you a brief tutorial of how to do it and show you some of the extra cool things that are on this site. So to start, you go to themespark.net. You will need to sign up, and the cool part about signing up is that you can either create a separate account or you can just go ahead and sign in with your Google account that you already have. So if you don't want to have a million and one different passwords and all that, I would suggest using that. So I already did it, and from there, after I log in using my Google account, it takes me to my dashboard, and then I have four different options down here. I can make a new rubric, view a rubric, build a new lesson, view your lessons. The lesson plan builder I wasn't the biggest fan of. It's worth checking out if you need some help with designing lessons. But what I really thought was awesome was the rubric builder. So I'm going to show you guys that. If you click on make a new rubric, and then from there I can choose my subject, and you'll see art is in here, English language arts, math, science, social studies, as well as 21st century skills. We'll get to this one in a little bit, but for now I'm going to choose English. I then choose my grade level. I'm going to choose 6th grade. And I'm going to choose the topic that I'm covering. So you can see it's kind of already outlined, kind of like the standards are. So I'm going to go with reading informational text. And then from there, I choose my standards. So if I'm working on RI 6.1, I can click there. And then from there, it gives me the substandards. So maybe I'm not working on supporting analysis. I'm only working on citing textual evidence. I can just uncheck that box. I can also add in other standards. So if I'm also working on 6.2, I can click there, and then I can actually say, you know what, we're only working on essential idea of a text. So now that I have my two standards selected, I go down to the bottom, I click next, and now I have the option to add in a 21st century skill. I don't have to do this, but it's a good idea to do it so we can start incorporating these into our rubrics. So for example, maybe I'm working on creativity with my students, and maybe I want to work on seeking out and receiving feedback on ideas. So I just click right there. I have my standard selected, I go down to the bottom and I click next, and within seconds I now have a rubric. You can see it breaks up into a 4-point rubric. It starts at 1 and goes to 4, but if I want to go from 4 to 1, I can reverse the grading scale just by clicking right here. And what's cool about it is if I don't exactly like how they're defining what a 4 is, I can actually click edit here and I can customize it to whatever I want. So this is completely customizable, but what I really liked about it is it gives you a starting point. So you're not starting from scratch, which I know is very difficult. This will give you an area to start from. I can go ahead after giving it a name, hit Save Rubric, and then now I have the option where I can share it using a direct URL. So if the kids were to go to that URL, they'd be able to see the rubric. Something good to put on your blog perhaps. I can share it via email, or I can download it. And what it'll do is it'll download it as a PDF file, and when the rubric opens up, you'll get this nice clean looking PDF that you can print out and give to your kids. Another area that I saw this would be awesome for is developing daily scales. So if you choose the standard that you're working on for the day, you can use this to basically create a scale within seconds. So I know some people were having some problem again starting from scratch. No need to start from scratch with this. So this is ThemeSpark. It's really cool. I highly suggest checking it out. It is completely free for now. It's designed by a teacher for a teacher. So if you have any questions or do anything cool with it, definitely let everyone know. Thanks.